Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today we are in my dining room because I'm going to be showing you guys how to make DIY candy corn mason jars. I'm so excited to do this DIY. I've always wanted to do something like this and I've never done anything like this. So if I make a mistake, you guys will see, and yeah, we'll see how far we get since I've never done this before. So yeah, in the next clip I'm going to be showing you guys the materials that you will need for this DIY. What you'll need for the mason jars is mason jars. Obviously, I can choose to get 3, but if you want, you could get more or less. I got white, orange, and yellow paint, and I got sponges. You could also use brushes, but I thought the sponges would be way better. I got Mod Podge, tape. I don't know what the actual tape is called, but if you have that thin blue tape, you could use that, but this is all I have right now, so you'll need some tape, and I have scissors to cut the tape. And I have a black ribbon. But ahead of time, I cut this tape and I separated it and I cut it in half. So that's so when I paint the mason jar, the lines will be somewhat straight. So yeah, we're just gonna put this on here and hope that it comes out straight. Okay, so I got the tape on there, and I'm just gonna make a little fold right here. That's so when I need to take the tape off, it's way easier than having to scrape the tape off. So yeah, there's just a little fold that I made right here, so it's easier. So that's somewhat straight. I tried my best, but we're gonna get started with the paint. So I have a paper plate, and I have orange, I have white, and I have yellow paint, and then I have these 3 sponges. For each separate paint, but the first color we're going to start with is white, since that's the first color on top of candy corn. Okay, so first we're going to start with the white paint, so I'm just going to put, I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to put a little bit right there at first. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more than that, but that's all we're going to put right now. And let's hope this goes good. I have my handy dandy sponge, and we're just going to dip it in there. And this is so exciting. Okay, so the sponges weren't working out as well as I thought they would, so I do have some paint brushes. I'm going to use this instead of using the sponges. I just didn't like how the sponges made the paint look all bubbly and blotchy, and yeah. I think I may do a second layer of this paint. It is kind of see-through, and I can still kind of see the glass of the mason jar. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish painting this and we'll see how this goes. Okay guys, so I got the white part onto the mason jars and it took a while, but I eventually got it. I actually did 3 layers of the white paint. I could have done 2, but I didn't like the way it looked. So yeah, I did 3 layers and this is how all of them look. It's pretty dry, so I think I'm about to take this tape off and put the orange on. So some of the paint did get under the tape. If that happens to you, it's totally fine. My paint was still wet under the tape, so you can just wipe it off like that and it'll look fine. Okay, so I'm about to do the orange, but now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking that I could have done a little bit more white because there is going to be a lot of orange and yellow, but it's totally fine. Like next time I do something like this, or if you guys do this, you know better than me, you could have, but yeah, besides that, we're going to move on to the orange. Ooh, this orange is so nice and bright. I'm loving it. I wonder how the yellow is going to look. Okay, so I have my brush. And let's hope we don't mess up the white. I was gonna put tape on this white part since it's dry, but I thought if I put the tape and I took it back off, then it would have scratched some of the paint off. So I don't want to do that. So when I'm painting this, I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful for when I'm painting near the white right here at the edge. Okay, so here's the first one with orange on it. I am definitely gonna do a second coat, and if I feel like I really need to, I'm gonna do a third coat. I don't feel like I'm gonna need to do a third coat, but if I do, then I will. But yeah, this is just how it looks right now, and I'm gonna do these 2 I'm gonna let them dry, do a couple coats, and then I will show you guys how they look when I'm done with the orange. Okay guys, so this is what the candy corn is. I'm not done with it yet. I still have to put the Mod Podge on it so it makes this kind of glossy and so the paint doesn't chip. But I just finished like painting it right now. I did 3 layers of each color because I wanted it to be really bright. So to me this came out really perfect. I am so obsessed with these. Okay, so this is the Mod Podge that I will be using. I got a super gloss one. They also have a matte, but I thought the candy corn would look prettier if it was glossy. So, okay guys, so it is the next day. I decided to let the mason jars dry overnight. That's so I knew that the paint and the Mod Podge was like fully dry. There was nothing wrong with it. So yeah, they came out like really cute. I am so happy with this. I'm amazed at myself. I'm happy with what I did here. But yeah, this is how they look. The bow is kind of messed up. Please try to ignore that. But yeah, this is how it looks. And I decided to put the lid on, but not the little top thing for the lid. But yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys what I think you can use these for. The first thing I thought that you could do with these mason jars was put candy in them. So I decided to put gummy bears, but you can put anything you like. And I just think this is really cute. You could like put it in the middle of your dining table or your coffee table, and when people come over they just can have a little treat. The next thing that I thought you could do with the mason jar was put some fake or real flowers in there, your choice. But I just thought this looked really cute. And I also just thought this would be a fun little idea for your mason jar, just something different besides candy. One other thing that I thought you could use the mason jars for was to put candles in them. At this time, I only had real small candles. If you can, I recommend that you just get the fake plastic ones that you can get from the dollar store because they are much safer.